everybody, back with another video. We are finally getting some new cards to look at. Been really wanting to do a reaction to some reveals. Now, the past few days I've been a little busy with work, so I wasn't actually able to make these videos the past few days. It's been very hectic, and especially getting everything ready for my daughter here in about a few weeks. Didn't really have time to, honestly, just didn't really have time to upload anything, but I've been working on some other stuff. So, in this video, we have the promo leader here, Cell Max, to go over, as well as one archetype card that's also promo. And then we have the starter deck cards to go over. I'm going to save the actual set releases for a different video, and if you guys are watching this, how we're going to do it is essentially once the entire set is revealed, or the entire archetype for a particular color is revealed, I will do a video just based on that archetype and do some content around that particular archetype itself. So just so you guys know, I'm not going to be doing videos every day for reveals. I'm kind of over with that. That's just something we don't have the capability of doing anymore. And also, I think it's just better just to wait until the entire archetype, so I'm not giving like half-ass opinions on certain cards when we haven't seen the rest of the archetype, right? Saying that, and then we're literally just looking at 2 cards on this, and then like 5 cards or 7 cards on the other for the starter deck. So we have Cell Max. This was kind of leaked, I would say, a little bit. The promo set for this coming up set was actually already leaked. Unfortunately, Bandai I think they misposted. I think they came out and said they misposted. So we kind of know what the promos are. And there's a Cell Max promo, so everyone kind of assumed that there was going to be a Cell Max leader. With the reveals from Gen Con, they did reveal before this a Son Gohan superhero leader that's also red. So it just kind of makes sense that they were going to have a Cell Max leader. So there's a lot of things that were pointing at this actually happening. So on the front side here, Cell Max, when this card attacks, draw 1, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Very simple. That's fine. Very, very simple red deck. Your life is at 4 left, draw 1, restand 1. So no secondary awakening condition. Kind of odd. Then on the front side, we have Cell Max Devouring the Earth. There is a gold version of this, which looks kind of dope. Auto in 1, when the power of one of you or your opponent's battle cards is decreased, draw 1. So this is on either turn, you get a second draw when something is reduced. That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. Activate main, place it to one of your red battle cards in your drop. During that turn, the next time you pay the energy cost to place omnidirectional beam in your battle area from your Z deck, reduce the energy cost of that card by 2 reds. You're probably thinking, what the hell is this card here? It's a card you're playing from your Z deck. Well, we're getting these new type of cards called Z extra cards. I'm actually going to wait until probably the entire set is revealed, and then I'm actually going to make a video going over the Z deck cards, just because I want to see if there's any other type of Z extra cards. Obviously, there should be at least 1 for every color, if not 2. So I want to make a video kind of compiling over those and kind of just how the effects and everything work. Also, we need to figure out if there's any weird rulings that are going to be happening. So I'm going to wait until we get like a Q&A or something. This is the red version, or the gold version of the Cell Max leader. Very dope. And then here is the omnidirectional beam. So if you see, this is a Z extra card. It's sideways. It's pretty cool. Not to get confused with the extra cards that they made sideways. So it costs 3. It costs 1 less if you put one of your battle cards in the drop. It costs 1 Z energy. When this card is placed in a battle area, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, and those cards get minus 25 power for the turn. Pretty powerful. Activate battle if you have 4 more energy, and your red Cell Max card with an energy cost of 8 is attacking. You remove this card from the game. The attacking card gets 15k power and double strike for the battle. So I've noticed this a lot with a lot of these Z extra cards, at least a few that we've seen. They're all power boosts, and they all either have double strike or some form of like keyword skill attack on it. So this is very cool. So essentially you have a way of setting up your kill turns, and this is also another reason probably why they banned Champa and doubles in the East Kai, because they're actually going to have just built-in double strikers that you can just pull from your Z deck at any time, which is very powerful. Also, the card art's really cool. I think that was it for, oh yeah, and then there's one promo they showed off in this. I think that was the only one. All right, this was kind of weird. So Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Flying Fists, the 16k unique barrier, Union Fusion for 0 energy, which is very good. Sun Goten GT and Trunks GT, both yellow. If your leader is a yellow Gotenks Adolescent and you choose cards to use with this card's union skill from your hand, you may choose the specific battle card in your drop area. If you do, place the chosen cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So, I think the concept of this is that you can play this card from your drop area, and you can use the Union Fusion skills. Those cards go to the bottom of your deck. That's kind of weird. That means you can maybe grab them off of the, there's a Goten and a Trunks that can grab the opposite card from your deck or your drop, I think. So that's kind of, or no, they grab from the deck, I believe. So that's kind of weird. Permanent, if this card is in rest mode, only your opponent's leader can attack unisons. Not great. Yeah, it's strange. It's a 16k barrier, so it's not a big card. It's free. It's going to give you a free draw. It's just weird that it's your opponent can only attack your leader with unisons. If it would have said your opponent can only attack with unisons, can only attack your leader with unisons, crazy. But the way that it's worded, it's kind of average. It's like below mid, honestly. It's a cool card, but maybe when we get some more, if we get some more Gotenks support, I don't think this is the card that's going to make Gotenks good, but we might see some more support in the set, so that might actually change my opinion, so we'll see. Then we have, this will be in a different video, don't worry about it, So then we have the black leader was shown off, Jesus, which is Vegito, but we start with Son Goku and Vegeta, so very interesting card art, like the zoom in, it's very, I like it. I've so far all 3 leaders that they've shown off, I really like the artwork for these leaders. Activate main once per turn, look up the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 black Saiyan card, then it costs a 6 or less to your hand, and shuffle. This is good. As you guys know me, any deck that draws on turn 0 without having to attack is a good leader. So this deck is already probably, say top 2. This deck's already going to be a good black leader because of this effect here. It searches any black Saiyan, 6 or less, it's very good. Life set 4 or less, or if you have 2 or more energy and you have a black My Future Z battle card in play, draw 1, switch up 20 gravity to active mode, and then take life down to 6. So kind of like the Cumber, it's essentially like another Cumber effect. And on this side we have Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Shining Warrior. The artwork's kind of dope. It's definitely a different design. The black and blue is kind of fire. It's kind of fire. So what's also interesting is that this is not a Xeno. Obviously, you guys watch the Prison Planet arc. There is a Vegeta Xeno, but I think it's Super Saiyan 4. I don't actually remember totally, but I know that the Xeno Warriors do end up going Vegito. Maybe they go Vegito. I can't remember. But this is Goku and Vegeta from our universe, from the timeline that the canon timeline, essentially. Once per turn, if you have a final Kamehameha in your battle area when you activate a union skill, draw 1. Already good. The problem is that, again, you guys will see this, the Goku and the Vegeta are not Xenos, so you can't just like throw in Goku and Vegeta Xenos and be able to use the Goku or the Gogeta Xenos and this. You have to kind of mix. A little weird, but maybe we'll get some support in the set. I'm sure we will. That will kind of help out a little bit. Once card attacks, draw 1. So you can draw 2 cards on your Awakened side. Pretty good. Activate mana shield up to 1 of your black Vegito cards, and it gets 5k for the turn. So, you should be able to choose yourself, which is hilarious that it's power for the turn, meaning you can give yourself a bean on defense. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that, because you're just choosing a Vegito card, and this is a Vegito card. That's hilarious. Don't think they probably meant to be that way, but hopefully they don't change that. That's a really cool effect. All right, so we have Super Saiyan Trunks, Guide from the Future. This is a 2-drop black a black Z battle card. Before we get into this one, you actually are going to play it off of the Mai. So Mai together with Trunks, 4-drop, 4 cost, 4k, whatever, doesn't matter. 1-drop, 4k barrier. You can Z stack the Trunks we just shown underneath it. If your leader is a black with both Goku and Vegeta and or black Vegito card, you place 1 card from the hand at the bottom of your deck. You switch this card to rest mode and play up to, this one's add up to 1 Vegito with any cost of 6 or less from your deck. That's cool. So I know we have the 1 Vegito. I think there's one that they show off here. So you have the volley. It's a volley attack. It's the promo. The overall one. So you can add it to your hand by bottom decking a card. You also can just bottom deck that card and add it to your hand and just look at your deck to see what you have in your deck, which is pretty cool. And then that's all this card does. This card is not like the Fu from Cumber where you have to keep it on board to be able to draw. You're essentially just playing it to potentially add a card from your deck that you need. Other than that, you're basically just Z-stacking the trunks so you can play it. The trunks you can play for 1 by deactivate main. If your opponent has 2 or more energy, play this card from under my. Then play up to 1 each of Goku and Vegeta cards, both black, energy cost of 1 from your drop in. Rest mode with their skills negated for the turn. Now peep how they say Goku and Vegeta and not Goku, Vegeta, Xeno. So I'm pretty sure that means there's going to be a Goku and a Vegeta that you can only play with this archetype. I know there's 2 that they show off here that we're going to go over, but hopefully they show some more, because these are literally the only 2 targets you can play off this fucking card. It's a 15k deflect. If you have the My Battle card in play, this card becomes a 20k body, so you're basically paying 1 for a 20k body. It's not great because that's all it does. It's just a 20k body that potentially plays these guys. Depending on what else we get for Vegito material and Vegito targets, this card might be cracked. So we have Final Kamehameha. To activate Battle, if your battle card with energy cost of 6 or more is attacking, you place 1 card from your Z energy in the drop. You may remove this card from the game. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the owner's warp. Then choose up to 1 card that's attacking, and it gets 10k power for the battle. Additionally, if you have 4 or more energy at the end of the battle, play up to 1 each of Goku and Vegeta cards with both black and energy cost of 1 from your drop and rest mode with their skills negated for the turn. So the point of this is that you can hand dump or use this to beef up a attacking Vegito or any black battle card you have that costs 6 or more. And from there, you get to play out a Goku and a Vegeta to basically restart a Vegito chain. And then we have the Goku, which also should be met by the Vegito on the next page, right? Yeah, so both of these guys have the same effect. If your leader is this specific leader, you get to play the opposite from your deck with its skills negated. When you play this card, when you're like hard casting this card, add 1 card from your life to your hand when this card attacks. This card gets 6k power for the battle. So it allows you to awaken. Both of these cards do the same exact thing. Again, I'm hoping for more Goku and Vegetas that cost 1 from the set. I know there's no promos, unfortunately, that we're getting for this particular deck in the coming set. So that's kind of a little disappointing. But hopefully there's something in the actual set that would actually help this deck. Because right now, if this is all we get, and then including the Vegito we're about to go over, I don't know how good this deck's actually going to be. Because we do need probably some more Vegito targets. Now this card here is... It's not great, but it's a good start. So Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Beyond Shining. For 1, art, fantastic art. The art's crazy. 20k deflect, Union Patora for 0 energy. So you guys know what Union Patora is. You are basically fusing the 2 names of the cards from the board unless there's a effect that specifies differently. So for like the Zamasu decks, I know you can use a lot of it from the energy. Even the old starter decks, Trunks, like the actual Vegito targets you can use from the energy. This has to be on field. So the Trunks and the Final Kamehameha both play Goku and Vegetas from the drop area in rest mode, and then you just play this on top of them. So Union Patora, 20k body, so this is going to draw you a card on your Awaken side. Activate main once per turn if you have a Final Kamehameha in your battle area, switch this card to active mode. So you get to swing 20k, and then afterwards tap 1 black, and then restand this and swing again. Activate battle once per turn if you have a black Vegito card. If your black Vegito card is in a battle, use it to 1 card from under this card in a combo with the skills negated for the turn. So again, you can combo with something if your black Vegito card is in battle, meaning you can combo on top of your leader, making your leader a 25k on offense or defense, or on top of this card, making it a 25k. Very cool card. I hope we see more Vegito targets in the archetype, like in the actual set release, because this might be the only black leader we get, which is fine. I think the leader actually has very good potential, but we need to actually get some support. So we'll see once we get to that point. But overall, I'm very excited. I think the set is called Critical Burst or Critical something. So far, I like both of these leaders. Both of them are not actually in the set, so these are just different products. But it's hype. You know, we're at that time. You get to see some more Dragon Ball. cards revealed. So far the art's been pretty fire too in this set, and hopefully they fix a lot of the quality control issues with the last set. So hopefully we'll get to that point where we can see some good actual cards being printed that don't need a ton of errata. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be on the lookout. We're going to be doing a lot of these archetype breakdowns. You probably won't see another video until, again, I think the first leader is Broly. Once that entire leader is, entire archetype is revealed, I'll make a video for that. And then we'll start doing some other stuff for these cards once like the promo sets and stuff get released. Probably maybe a week or two before the actual set drops. I'll have some other content relating to each one of these leaders. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are excited about some more Dragon Ball reveal cards to come out. Pretty excited. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.